So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everyone! It's a new episode of Ho Ho Hong Kong. Sitting here, it's a beautiful day. I'm your host, Mohammed Magdi. I'm sitting here with my buddy, my co-host, my best
Vivek.
friend.
Mabu Bunny. Yeah, I have to break it down. Those people are like, oh, a lot of syllables, too much, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's go Vivek, Mabu, Bunny.
Do you know that in Arabic, mahbub means like a lover?
Really?
Yeah.
In English,
when
it means...
I actually heard your name for the first time, I thought you're like Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, no. So in Arabic, that's good to know, because in English, Mabu means pervert.
Is that true?
My boo, yeah.
My boo.
You're like, really? I was like, oh my god, dude, did you teach English before?
I didn't teach freaking millennials saying my boo. What do people say on the internet now for like their girlfriend or boyfriend?
Oh,
like,
my boo.
My boo,
Yeah, this is my boo.
Yeah,
my boo.
My hubby. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And the guy's like, that's my boob. Yeah.
Speaking of boobs, what's your stand?
What's my stand on wait, what are we talking about? The slap or
Are you like a fan? No, I said boobs.
Oh, boobs.
Slap.
Oh,
What
I
are
was
you
like,
talking about?
Yeah, I'm okay. I do appreciate them. And when they exist, this is me trying to be like very careful with my wording.
Yeah. Here's a trick question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No, I appreciate their existence. Definitely whenever they show up, I'm like, hey, you're always welcome. I also appreciate their not hiding as in you're just gonna like, I'm just gonna stand back. No. Don't stand back. Come in the front. Come in the front, Like, one thing that annoys me sometimes is, like, people who wear overly baggy clothes.
Right.
And they trick you, like, oh, this little chick or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then, then they take off the jacket that's overly baggy and it has, like, a tight top. You're like, what?
Right. Yeah.
What?
Why? Yeah.
How are you why are you doing
why
this?
would you do that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if anything, you should be like, everyone, like, look.
You should open with that. It's like someone's like opening with their weakest joke. You're like, no, dude, you open strong.
Exactly, yeah.
You make
and then
an entrance.
afterwards, put the jacket back on. Yeah. After everyone's looked at you, they're like, you're like, okay, enough, guys, enough. Yeah. So, what about yourself?
Big fan. Yeah,
Big fan, yeah.
Whenever I'm allowed to, I get as close as I am allowed to.
Yes, you're allowed to. Which is like nowhere close enough to be like.
Recently, no, not anywhere close at all.
Not even
but
allowed
generally,
to.
Big fan.
Yeah, I think not even allowed to, but able to.
Yeah, able to. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm also like not the tallest guy, so sometimes I'm like, hello, just looking from down there.
Yeah, and they're like, my eyes are up here, like I'm short-sighted. Sorry, I can't see your eyes. I'm too
That's
far
the
away.
whole thing. Was like my eyes up here is like very confusing to me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, I'm trying, but there's also something really attractive.
Yeah.
Like 3 centimeters down.
No, but that's the thing is like I'm not denying that your eyes are up there.
Yeah.
But I've chosen not to look at them. That's the difference.
It also depends. Like if it's a complete stranger, I will make more effort.
Yeah.
To like actually look them in the eye. Otherwise, I'm just like an actual pervert.
Yeah.
But if it's like someone on a date with or something, I'm like, all right,
Dude, every guy has got different strategies to be able to peek without noticing. I always do the eye rub. They're like, oh, I guess I'm in my eye.
Yeah.
And like quick peek and like keep rubbing.
I do the same trick sometimes that I used to do to cheat on the exams.
Yeah.
Which is to wear a baseball hat.
Oh yeah.
And then like put your head down. You're like, oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah. Look at the guy to your right. Yeah. You're peeking. Oh man.
Sometimes on a date, I bust out the baseball hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
the girl's like, what's going on? You're like,
in the restaurant at night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the girl next opposite you on the date is looking at you like, why'd you get the baseball hat? You're like, your eyes are up there, and that's only I can see right now. So therefore, I got to look elsewhere for something else.
Also, my eyes are down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop looking at the hat.
Exactly. Yeah, stop looking at the hat, woman. Oh man, but I tell you,
Strong start.
I mean, we've alienated half of the audience who were like, you know what, I want to support this. These guys who are.
I think boob owners did not stick around for too long for this one.
Toxic masculinity's got to stop. Oh man, speaking of toxic, dude, Emirates, man, poor Emirates.
Oh god, first victim
going down.
And by the time this comes out, who knows how many more?
I'm telling you, man.
So I think we're recording Sunday.
We're recording Sunday. It's coming out within 24 hours.
Right.
And chances are probably like half the airlines gonna get banned.
It's such a stupid rule that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
So for anybody who's not aware what's happened, so Hong Kong, the government has once again decided to make the announcement of, hey, good news.
Yeah.
All right. And they're like, hey, flight bans are lifted from the 9
Yeah.
countries. Okay. So everyone's like, yay.
Yeah.
And then everyone's scrambling to Skyscanner or whatever, trying to find flights. And they
Yeah.
realize, oh, wait a second. The government announced it and the airlines just heard it at the same time as us.
Right, yeah.
Hence the reason there are no actual flights.
Yeah, no flights, and
Yeah.
then the prices are crazy.
Exactly.
Someone is going to the US said they paid like $2,000 for like
yeah.
around. It used to be like 400.
Yeah, it's
That's
ridiculous,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's number one. And then there's a catch. I mean, come on, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
there's always a catch.
There's no free lunch.
Yeah.
There's no $2,000 free lunch.
Yeah,
What are you
there's
talking
no
about?
free curry lamb.
Yeah, there's
curry
no,
lamb.
yeah, there's no free curry. Exactly. So the rule is like if you have, I think it was three cases of COVID on your
three or
airline,
more,
Yeah,
yeah.
3 or more. Then you're banned for. It was going to be like
For a
14
week.
days.
Yeah,
it was gonna
they
be 14
pushed
days.
back.
Then they push back like it was crazy. You know.
Okay, so what is the logic like to punish the airlines so they do more to catch the
Check.
cases before the
I'm guessing. I mean, like,
what is the
more can
actual
they do?
logic?
What more can they do? It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, I did the test. They said they're negative. They showed me the certificate. What do you want me to do? Be like, you know,
maybe do like a little interrogation room?
Yeah, exactly.
Like beat the
So,
shit out of
exactly,
people.
they have
Do you
rap-
have COVID?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Beat the COVID out of people.
exactly. Yeah, it's like keep them on stage, walk up to them, slap them with COVID.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're hinting.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's like, wait, I think
They're gonna talk about
we're
it?
still talking about Emirates. Relax.
Yeah, we're
you know?
talking
Yeah.
about Emirates.
So that's what I don't understand. Is like, okay, so you get a kid now. The
Or you
problem
get a
is,
Batman. Where is he?
yeah, exactly. Where is he? You got that voice. So you've got that one as well. So this is what I'm very confused. Okay, so you get 3 cases. You bring him in.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, it wasn't me. It literally wasn't my. I mean, these guys got on. They were negative. They get on. I don't know how they got it.
Also, everyone is going to quarantine anyway.
Yeah.
And then you test them more.
Yeah.
Just fucking relax.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you
Damn,
doing?
Like, and 3, come on, that's ridiculous,
Yeah.
man. Like, you know, if you
Yeah,
have,
you know Emirates A380 planes carries like over 400 passengers.
yeah, that's not even 1%.
Yeah.
Right? It's like she's like, if you have less than 1%, it's too much. It's like, what
Yeah.
are you, like a tiger mom?
Yeah.
99 is not good enough,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, so that's the thing. Emirates is the first victim.
So
Fingers crossed.
they're serving the
1
ban
week.
from what today?
I think so, yeah. Yes, I think yesterday. So they have 1 week of that out.
Sunday, the second,
Yeah.
the second or third today, 3rd of April.
Yeah, so that's another trick though. Like, okay, so the 7-day thing. Now, this is the argument. So the quarantine as well. Let's say you arrive in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You're like, 7-day quarantine. Yeah, you come
Yeah.
in Sunday. You're thinking, like, hey, next Saturday I'm out. You
Yeah.
know how they get you? It's 7-night quarantine.
Yeah,
so-
because it's like the hotel rules, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
because
then
usually when you book a hotel, you book a night. You don't book a day.
yeah, exactly. So then, see, if you arrive on a Thursday, you've got to hit 7 full nights of it.
Oh, okay. So the trick is to arrive on very late night.
Yeah,
yeah.
So you skip that one little
You skip
evening.
one-
yeah,
yeah, okay,
exactly.
that's
yeah, that's
cool.
the idea.
Yeah.
So you got that
so
one as
even
well.
if I arrive after midnight, okay.
No, you can't arrive after midnight because it counts the next day.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
So if you arrive Thursday, like 1 a.m.
11:59 p.m. you land and you're at immigration, bam, and your
Yeah.
hotel starts counting from the night before. I mean, from that
Huh.
11:50. I think so. 'cause
Is
like,
it from the check-in hotel? From the check-in
if
time?
I'm correct, no, it should be when you land.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
right?
So you just you pick the flight that I guess with the entry stamp.
Yeah.
Before midnight.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think that's
So
it.
the immigration officer's probably looking at you. It's like 11:59. He's like,
just playing Candy Crush on his
yeah,
phone.
exactly. He's like,
It's
let me,
you dick.
yeah, let me double check your name again. You're like, dude, trust me, it's me. Okay, please.
Mohammed.
Yeah. Is this my boob?
Is it my boob or your boob?
And the worst is, I bet you, like, he'll get you. He'll be like, so is it Mohammed?
Mohammed.
Yeah. And then the guy, will be like, teach me, sir. Is it Mohammed? You're like, just chop.
Just whatever.
chop.
Yeah. Whatever you say it is.
Yeah. It's Momomo. Yeah, whatever it's called, man. So that's one thing
It's
I learned.
Momo,
as well.
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Give me Momo.
exactly. Yeah, you got that as well. And then this is the second thing I learned. Okay, so remember the whole adventure of my sister trying to get to Hong Kong.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
Is
hey,
there
good
an
news.
update?
It's happening.
Whoa.
It's happening. Yeah.
Nice.
No direct flight.
I was really hoping that I can just take over her PR.
Yeah. Right. We're like, you know what? She doesn't need
You're
it.
losing it.
Yeah.
I will just take
Yeah,
it.
they wouldn't know the difference. Yeah, Mohammed, Mahbubani, same thing, right?
Yeah,
He has a
same.
whole joke about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have that. Okay.
Mahbub?
Yeah, Mahbub. Sure. Whatever you want to say, you know.
Yeah.
Mahbub or your boob. Yeah. You got that.
So how did she? Yeah, we had an update like a month ago.
Yeah.
when she basically just couldn't come here.
Yeah, because of the flight ban.
Yeah.
When the flight ban got lifted, we were like, you know what? Let's try. Let's
Yeah.
try. But then the hotel quarantine booking was a hassle. Like I was checking all the list,
Yeah.
trying to find stuff. Now this is the trick, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. when you go to a website for the designated quarantine hotel,
Yeah.
and if they have online booking, they're probably full.
Right.
Okay.
You gotta call them.
You can call them, they'll be like, no, we're full.
Oh.
So this is the trick.
Yeah.
You find the hotel that doesn't have online booking.
Huh?
Everyone in Hong Kong is too damn lazy
Right,
to
right.
call.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I was like, they don't have. I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. Because even I was like, that's the last hotel I'm going to check because it's like a
So
hassle.
you're
right?
going through the list.
Yes, I'm going
and
through a list.
The all the hotels that don't have online bookings, they
So-
have reservations.
So yeah. So there's only one that I found that had no online booking.
Yeah.
It was like Ramada, Harborview, Hong Kong, whatever.
yeah.
Right? And they didn't have online for quarantine, right?
Huh.
And I was like, I'll leave that for last. Let me
Yeah.
try all the online stuff. So that's what probably everybody is doing.
Right.
And obviously they're going to check and book whatever they see.
Sure.
So hence Ramada is always the last one. You're
Yeah.
going like, why is no one calling us?
Yeah.
And I was like, let me just give them a call. I was like, hey, do you have it on this date? They're like, yeah. I was like,
Really?
wait, what? Yeah, he's like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
This is an inquiry. This is not
Yeah.
an actual booking. I was
Yeah.
like, just going to try and luck. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, what do you need? He's like, a flight confirmation.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh.
Done.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Like,
Is that the one on Daewoo or the one?
that's like near Sai Poon.
Oh, that's literally right next to my place.
Yeah, and right next to your place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's one of those. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have the Best Western and all those.
Yeah.
So I checked that one.
Nice.
So yeah, we got that sorted out. She's coming
Cool.
down. I think the flight also was like 2,000 US or something. It was ridiculous.
Oh.
You know, I was just like,
Yeah.
this is stupid, but
And
whatever. You
so
got to
she's
do what you
staying
gotta.
for how long?
So she's technically going to be in Hong Kong for 3 weeks,
Yeah.
but 1 week is quarantine hotel.
Yeah.
1 week is home quarantine. And
Yeah.
1 week is actually like, hey, this
Just
is what
walking
the roads
around
are
the
like.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
and then
exactly, yeah.
Preparing for the flight.
Exactly. Just basically packing her suitcase again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's basically traveling 3 times in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Within Hong Kong.
Oh wait, the home quarantine is gonna be here in your house, right?
It'll be in my house.
Nice. Okay, so we should have her on the podcast.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see. Yeah. Even I have a lot of questions. Be like, what the hell do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, what is
Yeah.
it that you do?
So what's your deal?
Yeah, what's your deal?
Like what are you
How do
up
I-
to?
Yeah, how do I get the doctor name? Because like Dr. Dre has it. Like, all these. I want to be like so. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
I'm just gonna ask her racist questions.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
what is your accent?
exactly. She went, no. I'm like, wait, that's Australian. What are you talking about? Have you not listened to my podcast?
Yeah.
She's like, no. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I give up. I really
She's
give
gonna
up.
think we're just hanging out in the living room, not even doing a podcast.
That's the
It's
problem.
like, hey kids, what are you
Yeah.
talking to microphone?
Exactly.
You
yeah.
little microphone.
Yeah, she's looking at me. She's like, every moment during the podcast, she's
Yeah.
gonna be like, this is my brother.
Yeah.
This is what he
That's
does?
it? Yeah.
Really? Like, this is how
Maybe we
he
should
lives?
ask you, so what are you up to? Like,
Yeah.
what do you do?
I'm like, that's the point. I'm causing all the problems that you're trying to solve.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. Right? So you have that. So yeah. I mean, I honestly, people keep asking me like, what does your sister do? I'm like, to be very honest with you, I have no idea. All
Right.
I know is that every now and then she's like, oh, I got to go back to the lab. I'm like, why? She's like, oh, there's a donor. I'm like, for what? She's like, an organ. I'm like, what?
What?
Does
Does she take organs out of
Something
people?
like that. No, something like that. She like transplant stuff apparently. Like I was like, wait, what?
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what?
Does she take like pig hearts and put it into people?
Dude, I have no idea, man.
All right, I'm
But
gonna ask her all the dumb
Yeah,
questions.
right. All
I
the
can
dumb
ask.
questions. Probably chances are, probably some of her patients who passed away, they probably had pig hearts.
Yeah,
She's like,
exactly.
recycle, don't waste. She's like, I will take this boob and put it on that boob.
Take the heart and cover it with a boob.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how come my left side's dented out? It's like, well, let's just say it's a pig's heart.
Yeah.
You got that.
Oh, so when does she arrive?
She's arriving on the Thursday, this coming Thursday actually, when the
Wow.
Patreon episode. Hey, the Patreon episode coming on Thursday, same
Yeah.
as my sister arrives.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
in case you wanna, I might talk about my sister on the Patreon. So come
Oh yeah,
join us over
speaking of
here.
Patreon, we've been getting a lot of love on the Patreon. We have we're up to 38 Patreons
38,
right now. Yeah.
dude. You know what? That's almost 88. It's just like one of the 8s got chopped in half.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah,
three, you get it.
one of the, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So Sylvia Gao, who actually originally bought us a bunch of coffees,
Yeah.
sent us a message on Patreon saying sorry she didn't know that this one is a subscription one. She's super nice. She went on the Patreon and subscribed. So thank you so much,
Thank you,
Sylvia.
yeah.
And then we also have A Dahan. He joined the Patreon on Tuesday. Thank you so much, Dahan. And then we have Nichols. He bought us 2 coffees and he said 1 coffee and 1 chai latte.
Yeah.
Because I love the do it format. Thanks for making life in Hong Kong bearable and kind of hilarious. I will take the kind of compliment.
Yeah, I'll do the hilarious part.
Thanks all the buymeacoffee.com is basically our tip jar. So if you're enjoying this or you just want to encourage 2 comedians to keep
Yeah.
going, you can buy Vivek a masala chai latte because
Masala
I'm
chai
racist.
latte. Yeah, exactly.
And you
Go
can
for
buy
it.
me a coffee or a flat white rather. Buymeacoffee.com/hohopod, patreon.com/hohopod, where we put bonus episodes every single week. And this week Vivek's sister is coming on the same day.
Yeah, but then she'll be in the hotel, so maybe have to wait one more week before she's actually physically in this house.
Oh, how about so if she's staying in a hotel, you can tell everyone her room number
And deliver
then
stuff
people,
to her?
people can just deliver stuff
Oh,
to
yeah,
her.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, start pranking her with stuff.
Yeah.
Here's a pig heart. It's like, oh, God. You go to the market.
Yeah, do something. Yeah, do some work.
Yeah.
Actually, I knew someone who's staying in that very same hotel,
Yeah?
and it's pretty relaxed. Like they just deliver whatever.
Yeah.
Because that one guy really wanted cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I just like took some cigarettes from my friend, who was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
half an open like pack.
Yeah.
And I just gave it to the security
And they're
guy,
like, sure,
just
yeah.
a pack of cigarettes,
Yeah.
and he goes okay, and he just went up and gave it to him.
I bet by this time, like half the staff are like, dude, this
Yeah, we don't
whatever,
care
man. We
anymore.
don't care
Yeah.
anymore. This is like, look, it's come to the point now in Hong Kong that I'm sure people come up to you, you got it yet? Have you got it yet? You know, like,
Yeah.
You know, I got every friend of mine is like, dude, you got it yet? I'm like, no. He's like, dude, really? You haven't got it? I'm like, dude, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm putting my mask down every now and then, when I don't see any cops around, I'm like, nobody? No, I'm trying to inhale stuff. Nothing, dude. Nothing.
Someone else who we both know, but without mentioning names, got fined. The finder's getting so ridiculous now because they're basically finding people on site.
Oh, yeah?
So he just put like he was walking in Central, he put his mask down for like 15 seconds, and the cop goes, "Hey,
What?
you!" Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
$5,000.
$5,000.
And then apparently you have to go to the post office to pay it.
That's so retarded.
Yeah, it's like, and so you have to get the money in cash from like your bank or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't make an online payment. You have to
Yeah.
go to the post office
Yeah.
with your little receipt.
Yeah.
And then you pay it in cash. And if you're late, then
Yeah.
there's like a late fee.
Dude, I can imagine, like, when you go to the bank, sometimes you got to verify that you're the person that makes
Yeah.
you pull the mask down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a cop hiding in the corner. You're in the
That's
back.
great. Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Here's my account. Transfer that.
I'm actually genuinely surprised that over the last 2 years there is not a hike in like bank heists. Like people like,
Dude, I don't know why.
everyone is wearing masks. Like
Yeah, you would never
can,
know.
You can organize the perfect like hijack because you can like make it look like there's a bunch of customers and then suddenly it's a hijack.
You know why? Because everyone's stuck at home playing Payday.
That's probably true.
Yeah, that's probably
or maybe because everyone's working from home, including the robbers.
Including the robbers, they're like, I'm gonna rob myself. They're hacking your bank accounts online.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, I'm not gonna line up and get COVID over there. I go back home with $20. I'm like, Mom, the rapid test cost me $30, man. Hey, rapid test, man. So this is nothing's happening soon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
Are
a
we getting the goodies bag?
We're getting the goodie bag. I haven't got mine yet.
Me neither.
Right, so I have no idea. Like look, to be very honest with you, I haven't even caught up with the news.
Yeah.
Because it's pointless at this point. But it's like apparently we're supposed to do our own test.
What I'm planning to do, and if this is illegal or whatever,
Yeah.
what I'm planning to do is that I'm planning to flip them in another country.
Dude, you know how many ideas I've had? Like, okay, so I was like, look, what is stopping me from doing the test once, getting one line?
Yeah.
Right? And then taking a bunch of photos from different angles, different lighting, different this, different that.
And then making videos of like every day. You're like, today is the 1st of June. I'm still negative.
Yeah, exactly. Having that like ready to go. Like maybe like purposely cover my mouth when I say the date.
Yeah.
So I can use it whenever.
Yeah.
Right? And then like just basically post it around and be like, all right, guys, this is stock photos of the one-line rapid test.
Yeah.
It's $1 each.
Yeah, the problem is that that's funny. The problem is that you're also a celebrity and people know your voice. So like maybe you'll have like your picture in the back of the bus holding a negative test.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That could be that. I mean, and I would like, that's what I don't understand. First of all,
Yeah.
you're telling me to do my own test.
Yeah.
Do you know my hourly rate?
Yeah.
Like, you're making me do the work for free. Hello, government. Like, I'm paying you taxes.
You worked for them before. They know your hourly rate. It's on a file somewhere.
Exactly, yeah. And like, you're telling me to do the test. The test takes a good 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So even if you break it down to like 2 minutes of my hourly rate,
Yeah.
and I round it up per hour at least.
Yeah, of course.
And so I'm like, hello,
Yeah.
why am I doing this test?
Yeah.
So again, I'm very confused with the rapid test.
So is it what 20? Like because seriously, like in countries like Egypt, for example, those rapid tests are expensive.
Yeah.
So I would probably just like send like 10 home.
Right?
For quote unquote my family that also might gift it to other people who other people might give them money for.
Yeah.
It's all gifts.
Exactly.
So maybe that's what I'll do with half the
look,
test.
whatever the fate of your rapid test, I would recommend you do it rapidly. Before you get caught.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm waiting for the goodie bag.
Sending a bunch of rats home.
Yeah, exactly right. Like, wait, we rats.
Hey,
Like,
where's your rat?
yeah, you're like, oh, I have rats at home already.
Yeah.
I don't need you to give me one. Yeah. So, okay. I tell you what's gonna happen is that if we get that goodie bag, because it's supposed to be this week, right? We're supposed to.
Yeah,
all
but
get
I
it
also
this week.
thought like because obviously there's no way you can put that bag in someone's mailbox. right?
Hence, yeah, okay, so this is another thing.
Yeah.
So the postman
Yeah.
or person
Yeah.
does not deliver mail to you to your door anymore.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So I've been thinking, I'm like, okay, so I'm an honest guy. I don't believe the rest of the people in my building are that honest.
No.
When they see a bunch of bags, like, oh, take one. They're like, nah.
Yeah.
I would take them all.
Of course.
Right? And
Yeah.
rack up the price.
Yeah.
Be like, you guys want it from the building? Here's $10 each. It's like, wait, what?
I would so take all of them.
Right?
Yeah,
And
my building has no security. It's an old building.
Yeah.
And everyone in my building is 180 years old.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
taking all of them.
Yeah. And then another thing is like, this is the perfect time for someone to become a suspicious robber, come up with a bag claiming it's a goodie bag.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we have to open it up and verify. And you're like, oh, sure. They're like,
You also have to give us your bank account number.
yeah, exactly, right? And pull your mask down to verify. Yeah.
$5,000.
Exactly, you got that one. So it's gonna happen, man. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for that. So we'll see what the goodie bag has.
Actually, on the news topic as well, and this is something we have been talking about for the last week on the podcast WhatsApp group. Shanghai is getting decimated at the moment with the Omicron variant. I mean, in a way, you can't see like so many case numbers or whatever because everyone's locked in at home.
Yeah.
But the reason I mentioned Shanghai because obviously it was my home for like 7 years. I have a bunch of friends there.
Yeah.
So right now the situation, as far as I understand, is that so Shanghai is divided with the river in the middle.
Yes.
And so there is this part called Pudong where the international airport is, and there is Puxi where like most people live. Pudong is more like the financial district.
Yeah.
So they decided to do lockdown, like lock each part first and then the other part, which also raised a bunch of questions. Like, first of all, you can go to that one part.
It's like locking Hong Kong Island and
That's right.
Kowloon
Yeah, and then
like,
we can all just do a staycation in Kowloon and vice
exactly.
versa.
What's the big deal?
So I don't know how they managed that, but right now, as we're speaking, on April 3rd, Puxi, where most people are living, is under very, very strict lockdown.
Really?
So there's videos of people like their compound gates is welded and like locked with bike locks and stuff. So you cannot get out of the house.
Damn.
And food deliveries are pretty low right now. Situation is a little messy because they don't really have an end in sight.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm mentioning all of that is because it actually suddenly make me feel better about Hong Kong quarantine.
Yeah, right?
Because I'm seeing my friends who literally can't leave their own house.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jorge, a comedian in Shanghai.
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, I can open my door, but like someone will yell at me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And and people who have dogs, oh my God. You cannot. So a couple of my friends who had dogs are now buying like astroturfs, so they can have like their dogs pee on the balcony or something.
Oh,
that's
my
if you're
God.
lucky enough to have a balcony.
Yeah.
Kent Kettle, who's a comedian also in Shanghai, he has a huge what's that name? Newfoundland,
Oh yeah,
which is beautiful, like big hairy dog. That dog needs to go out to pee, so we don't even know how he's dealing with it.
Oh my God.
So yeah, the problem with that is that they're saying that if you are after like a week, so they're supposed to be 1 week, but if your compound has many cases, they're just gonna keep extending it.
Oh my God.
Which means right now there is no end in sight for them.
Oh my God. Dude.
Which, you know, while I was walking on the beach the other day, I felt so sorry for them.
All right.
Then I'm like-
At this moment, I want to say, hey, thanks, Kat. Thanks, Kat. Good job.
Exactly.
Kat.
Yeah,
not bad,
thank
Kat.
you. I might actually, if
Oh,
you give me
man.
PR, I might vote for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So hold on. So you're stuck in your building. It's not like
In your
area,
house.
right? It's
No,
like
no,
the
in
whole-
your house.
In your house.
Yeah. I think a couple of people I talked to said they can leave the outside, like leave their actual building and walk outside their compound,
Yeah.
but within the gates.
Yeah.
And
So
it's like
the
you have to like
parking area or
schedule
whatever,
it. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta
But
schedule
most
it.
people have to stay indoors, like proper indoors.
Oh my. How long has that been?
Well, it has been like 3 or 4 days by the time we're recording now, and it's supposed to be 1 week.
Oof.
But the problem that everyone is terrified about is that any compound, like if your building has one asymptomatic case, the whole building stays on lockdown.
Oof.
And they're testing people, I think, 3 times a week or something like that.
Oh my God.
And it's PCR test as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'm telling you, man.
it's pretty hardcore.
This Asian obsession with tests, dude. We gotta stop this. This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, maybe it's just like their mothers or grandmothers.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It's like probably a mom going like, is it 100? Is it 100%?
Is it 100? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. That's gonna. Man, I feel bad for the guys in town. You know what? I should not complain. Hey, Emirates, you should not complain either for being banned.
Yeah.
You know, we should not complain. If anything, we should go out there joyously and stand in front of beaches and go, "Thank you for closing these."
Yeah, exactly.
This makes better sense.
Yeah, I mean, if we go to Sai Kung, which is non-Gazette beach,
Yeah.
so you can actually go to Sai Kung,
Yeah.
which I did a couple of times. It's wonderful there, and
Yeah.
I think about my friends in Shanghai in lockdown. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh man, yeah. Oof.
you made the wrong choice.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh man, that's gonna. Oh, dude, I can't even imagine because like at this point, like in the beginning, with
Yeah.
everyone was a bit fearful. We're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll go for it.
Yeah.
Now everyone's a bit like, dude, wait, what?
Yeah.
At this point, are we still working on
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
You know?
It's yeah.
Yeah, I think that's so that would really be the frustration. I think because we've done okay. Like, as an example, we're in April now. April 21st is the big day for Hong Kong, where we're like supposedly.
Oh wait, April 20. Let's make more jokes about that.
Yeah, hey, we can't. Leave a comment. Give us 5
Leave
stars.
us a comment, by the way. Yeah,
leave us
yeah.
a comment. Yeah, let us know what you think.
And Spotify has the review system, just 1 to 5
Yeah.
stars. To just leave us some stars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
An
Put a few
indefinite
star-
number of stars.
Yeah, exactly. Put the number of stars the number of rat tests you're gonna be keeping for yourself. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Something like that. All right, so I would tell. So this is the thing I want to say though. That 21st April,
Yes.
we're all excited about it. Now I'm getting a bit worried now
Yeah.
because I feel that things are gonna open up, but phase 2 and phase 3 will probably not.
Why?
Because it's gonna be a long time until they feel comfortable with like, hey, you know,
right.
we'll open. Because like phase 1's a bit more essential according to the government. They're probably getting tubby as well, and they're like, hey,
Right,
you know, let's
right.
open the gyms and everything.
Yeah.
Phase 2 and phase 3 is phase 2 is the bars as well, right?
I mean, on that note, they also just announced last week that the mask mandate is all the way to September now.
Yeah.
Which is, what
yeah,
are you doing?
exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
the rest of the world's like, yeah, no masks and everything.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I always say, I'm pretty sure in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
majority of the people will probably still keep their masks on.
I know,
Even
but
if it's not
I'm
a
waiting
mandate.
for the day when it's
When
not
they say-
mandated
yeah, exactly,
because
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking lick every MTR pole I can see.
Remember to make a video, man. You go
Yeah,
viral
I
for that
will.
one.
Yeah, I will.
You got
Just I
that.
don't like as soon as I'm not allowed. Like I can not wear a mask.
Yeah.
I'm burning all of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I just don't. I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
don't care. I took all the bullshit, useless fucking vaccines you all
yeah.
told me to take. I
still
stayed
here,
at home.
yeah.
I'm taking your stupid rat test.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Now, this is the thing I've always wondered. Can we use other excuses to say we can't wear that? So, for example, can I say it's against my religion?
Ooh.
I really thought about this. I was like, wait a second. Can I say religiously I cannot wear this because it, like, for example, my religion requires my face to be revealed?
Given how much the government historically has respected like minorities, I
Yeah.
feel like that would go down pretty well.
Right?
Yes, yeah, you should,
I
you
mean,
should
I,
totally do
I should
that.
give it a try.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you
Just go
should.
out there and be like, hey, so, Kat. Hey, Kat, I don't know if you read page 7 of the Hindu Bible. Yeah, we have a Hindu Bible.
Is
That's
it
how we
called
do it.
Hindu Bible?
Yeah, but generally, like, you know, a lot of books that teach you any topic that like the blah 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 Bible.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like psychiatry Bible
Right,
and stuff.
right,
And I'm like,
yeah.
well, I mean, what's
I only follow Lad Bible. Is it called Lad or LAD? I don't even
I
know
have
how
no
to say
idea,
it.
but like the videos are awesome.
Yeah, the video. Exactly.
You get that.
That's the one Bible I follow.
Yeah.
I believe in.
So like I'm thinking like I could easily basically use like lorem ipsum, like make like a whole bunch of gibberish,
Yeah.
and on page 4 only just say P.S.
Yeah.
Hinduism doesn't permit the face to be covered for all months of the year.
Right.
It requires it to be uncovered.
You know what would
know.
she say if that's the case? You'd be like, oh, this is a Muslim country now.
Ah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to cover your face.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you have to
They
cover
could
your
just
face.
change the constitution.
It's just a matter.
Like it even matters.
Emergency law, whatever. You know, just like,
Also, I like how cute the word is mini constitution.
Yeah.
It's almost like, a mini
Aw,
Snickers.
yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
oh, cute.
It's
You have your-
bite-sized.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
You have your little mini rules, don't
yeah,
you?
exactly. Yeah, every law will bite you. It is bite size.
Mini constitution.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, you're right. Can you argue? I guess you can argue if you really want that. Yeah, like you have like a medical condition.
Yeah.
That stops you from
Covering your face that much.
covering
Like
your
maybe
face.
I need vitamin D. You know, like this part of my face is lacking vitamin D,
Or
and my
maybe
teeth
your
are
nose is
breaking.
too big.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be that. You know, I sleep apnea, but I have like day apnea, maybe. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be that. I'm like. The thing though is that I think you have to spend a little bit of time to basically get it going. So for
Yeah.
example, you know, like Scientology and everything, right?
Yeah.
They have to kind of get the whole story going. This
Yeah.
happened, that happened. So I'm like, what if we like on the podcast start working on religion?
Yeah.
You know, it's called the I don't know, like the ho-hoism.
Now, Vito already. That's a terrible name.
Yeah.
Try again.
No, ho-hoism, like, because ho is very, like, happy, and in Chinese it means good or okay.
Listen, I'm on board if it's a ho, H-O-E.
Oh.
Then maybe we can talk.
No, that's during our other festival. We have the equivalent to Ramadan.
Maboop.
No, yes, the Mabub festival. No, our ho-ho festival with the E is our equivalent to Ramadan.
Oh, wow, okay.
So basically, no loyalty before sunset.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
No, sorry, reverse it. Loyalty until sunset. Just like Ramadan, you can eat right after sunset.
Yes.
Same thing, like you're loyal during the day. Once the sun goes down, you're like, everybody's over grabs.
Yeah. Everyone is up for grabs. It's like Me Too case waiting to happen. Everyone is up for grabs.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's my religion.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
This is also like you're basically starting the building, sowing the seed for like a cult, like a Bikram style cult.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm thinking of like incorporating the yoga thing. Look, this is another trick I have up my sleeve.
Yeah.
I'm Indian,
Yeah.
and if I do any pose and claim it's yoga,
Oh, you can do it, and what is that park right behind the lawn, right behind the Ferris wheel?
Oh.
But not where we did the shows. The one behind it is always empty.
yeah, Tamar Park.
Yeah. No. There is one like right by the overpass.
Oh, yeah.
The empty park,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is like crazy location.
Just make that my ashram.
Yeah, exactly.
go
Just
there,
start
Yeah.
there.
Like, okay, so this is what I could do. So first of all, remember, any pose I do, I could claim it to be yoga, right? Because I'm Indian, so it's all like,
Yeah.
this seems like legit, right?
Yeah.
And I could have this whole thing about like it's one with nature and avoiding money and all that stuff. So that's why my ashram is outdoors.
Yeah.
And it's connecting with the
Avoiding money. Someone give me money. He's like, get that away from me.
Get away from me, right? I only take checks. I don't take cash. Yeah. And
I take coffees.
Yeah, and I take coffees, checks, and you must deposit it at the post office. You can't directly give it to me in my hand. So yeah, we'll work on that. We'll think about. Let's see. Maybe hopefully before September we can work out a religion, get registered.
Okay. I mean. Yeah, Hong Kong supposedly on the mini constitution, it's supposed to be like accepting of everyone.
Yes, everyone's
so technically,
religion.
I feel like we can probably register a religion and see what happens.
I can easily make a logo.
Maybe we can take tax breaks or something.
Yeah. Tax breaks. Because I think you get like church taxes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna be the Latter-day Hindus. We're the Latter-day Hindus, the one that believe in the other, the after everything happens.
I like the maboobs.
The maboobs,
but,
right?
But like maboobs.
Yeah, maboobs. Okay, so our followers are called maboobs. No, mahboobs. Okay, so just in case you haven't noticed, we have not had open mic for 3 months.
No.
And we're struggling.
You are now our
we've come to the
our
point.
lab rats.
Exactly. Yeah, we've come to the point where even the faintest of ideas that we've written maybe once at most on sheets of paper and be like, that might work, right? We're like, you know what? I need to do it at a mic in front of someone who might be listening.
Hey, by the way, this is still like, even if people are kind of rolling their eyes, at least we're not getting slapped for trying out these ideas.
Yeah. Congratulations, at the 30-minute mark, we finally hit a topic. Everyone's like, I wonder what they think, right? Yeah.
I don't. First of all, I don't think anyone wonders what we think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty damn
because
obvious,
everyone, not just that, but like they're listening to it on this week.
Yeah.
Where they have already heard everyone's take in the entire world.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't have much to say about
There's
it.
nothing new to say. Basically.
Yeah. You also had a really, really good post.
Yeah.
Which.
Oh yeah.
Summed up, I think, like I agree with you.
Yeah.
With everything you said.
Yeah.
And on top of that, what I was going to say on the podcast is only one thing, which is you also pointed out, which is read the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar blog.
Oh,
the
that was
Substack.
gold.
That's pretty much like if someone, which again, no one gives a shit about my opinion.
Yeah.
But when I did talk to a couple of people, I'm like, here's what I think. Like, read Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's Substack.
Yeah.
And that just summed it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Very eloquent. So, just go read it. I'll leave a link in the description below.
That one, if you're like, I don't like letters and words and sentences. There's a visual version that you can go check out. The
really?
The Adam. What's the Flagrant 2? The YouTube thing.
Oh yeah, Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz. Yeah. Like, what am I saying? Adam. Yeah. Yeah. So if in case you're the one type, you're like, I don't want to spend 20 minutes reading an
Andrew
article.
Schultz, went a lot harder than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem's a nice guy anyway, so he's never gonna go there. But
so actually, you're a fan of basketball. I'm not really into it, but I knew who Kareem is.
Yeah.
Because apparently he was supposed to be one of the GOATs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
is it like the same time as Jordan or right before him or something?
Before. It was before him. So then
Yeah.
the point is that he went through the time when there was a lot of segregation, like
Yeah.
black-white issues and everything, and he basically came through with that. And
Yeah.
he was one of the guys that everyone was like, oh my God, this guy's, gold for basketball.
Yeah.
Also, he's been a writer for a long time, and so I've been reading a lot of his stuff, and I've always admired his stuff. right?
Yeah.
So when he wrote that Substack, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I've got to check this out.
Yeah.
I read it, and I was like, this is so his tone. He's not like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
let me explain to
It
you what's
seemed
happening.
very balanced.
Very
and he
balanced.
also basically said like what Will Smith did is a disservice to everybody.
Exactly, yeah.
To black men, to black community, to women,
Yeah.
to himself,
Yeah.
to Chris Rock, to comedy, to basically everybody.
Yeah.
And and he breaks down his argument one by one.
Yeah.
It's very well written. So
Yeah.
I don't really have much more
There's
to
nothing
say.
much. Honestly, like I think everybody, I highly recommend check out the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's Substack.
Oh yeah,
and
I also put the link
and
to Andrew Schultz's rant.
Go check out the rant. It's a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
they have a good discussion.
Yeah, they
and
do.
you might say, "Oh, these just a bunch of comics, making fun." Like, look, this is what I would say. Comedians, when we're talking about something, we might throw in a few silly ideas and everything, but we actually have a very serious point behind
Right.
it.
Yeah.
We're really having a serious discussion about
Yeah.
it. Just every now and then we'll throw that stupid comment just to make it fun.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we're
yeah.
getting tired. We're like, it's too serious. It's boring now.
Yeah, it's also like we talked about this before. We put some value on like making each other laugh.
Yeah.
So sometimes you say something that is like over the top.
Yeah.
Just to get a reaction out of you. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so normal
Yeah.
because second nature
Yeah,
for us.
it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I think that's the ultimate
So
thing.
Andrew Schultz did a roast in the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
Which was, that might be a little divisive for people.
Yeah.
It was still just a roast. Like
Yeah,
when you
it's a
watch
roast.
like the Comedy Central roast
Yeah.
or whatever, it's just people taking the piss.
Yeah.
And I take a kind of an issue with like people talking about like punching down in this situation.
Yeah.
Because it's like those are all a
He
bunch of
wasn't
fucking
punching
billionaires.
down. Yeah, number one,
patting each other in the back,
Yeah.
like, and there is no. Actually, one thing that Kareem didn't mention that now that I think of it, my biggest, like, forget about the incident itself. The action, obviously, there was all kinds of reaction from, this is the best thing ever, so this
Yeah.
is like he should go to hell.
Yeah.
And everything in between. One thing that I thought like is it's kind of annoying to me personally is that people made it about race very quickly. Because as soon as I saw it, I'm like, it's obviously a bad thing happened, but at the same time, I'm like, thank God no one is going to talk about race with this one.
Yeah,
Not that I'm like, a Nazi.
But yeah,
right?
you don't want them twisted, right? Be like,
Yeah, yeah.
you see what happened? That's another example. It's like,
Yeah, I'm like, they're gonna, of course, make it about, and then someone, of course, did.
Yeah.
And then, it's Twitter, it's whatever, it's just fucking
Yeah.
millennials talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But at the same time, it did gain some traction when people go like, yeah, black women should be protected. I'm like, from who? From another black man? Like, there is no, just
Yeah.
take the color out of it.
Yeah.
Not because as like a colored person myself and as a minority in almost everywhere I went, when you make everything about race, then nothing is about race.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're actually doing a disservice to people who are suffering from,
Yeah.
discrimination of any sort.
Correct, yeah.
Because you're making like in this incident there's 3 people involved.
Yes.
And all of them are black.
Yeah.
So there is no color.
Yeah.
There is no actually one so is like darker or lighter than
Yeah,
the
it
other.
doesn't work
There's
that way,
just
yeah.
black
Yeah.
famous people
Yeah.
who are also all pretty much on the same financial level.
Yeah.
They're all A-list celebrities.
They pass enough. Like I remember I was reading like I think Will Smith was worth like 200 million or something, and
Yeah,
Chris
but
Rock
this
is
is-
60. But that's one point. After 10 million, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
we
matter.
can't. There is no. That's the thing. There is no privilege in
Yeah.
this situation.
Yeah.
Like there is no ranks among the 3 of them.
Correct. Yeah.
Even Jada, like you're talking also about someone who's very established actor.
Exactly. Yeah.
Super,
Has her own TV show.
super
This is-
rich.
Yeah.
So there is no privilege in this.
Yeah.
And there is no racial thing.
Yeah.
And I would also, this is where it gets a little bit more divisive maybe. And there is no the men versus women thing
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There's no
Like
gender
he volunteered
issue.
to, there is no gender issues.
Yeah.
He volunteered to do something, and then obviously, there's all kinds of discussions like, did she tell him something? Did she look at him, and then he decided?
She clearly looked like, okay, as I said in my Facebook post as well, is that look, what annoyed me the most is there's always a transaction of like, if I make you laugh, and we have a good time.
Right.
Will Smith laughed.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You
Yeah.
play along, you laugh and everything, but you could clearly see that Jada, his wife,
Yeah.
was very unhappy.
Yeah.
Rolled her eyes.
Yeah.
And he must have looked, every guy, and I was talking about this on my Facebook stream last night as well, is that every guy has had that moment.
Yeah.
When the girl's like, I don't like it. And you're
Yeah.
like, dude, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The girl's like, you better do something. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Right? And you
Actually, Garen has a pretty funny joke about like how his wife Cassie was
Oh, the restaurant, yeah.
It's like she's like the most confrontational person and also the most non-confrontational
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Because she's like, you have to do something.
Yeah,
He's like,
exactly.
why? I like my food. She's
Yeah.
like, my food is cold. He's like, you do something.
Yeah. She's like, no,
Yeah.
you should do it. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And so hence the reason why at the moment I get it. I fully understand his situation. He's probably like, dude, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's had the girlfriend or the ex or whatever was like at that point made you go like, oh, I gotta do this. I can't believe I have to do this now.
Yeah.
So I get that. But my whole point is that all this stuff added up together, you've got to realize that the a lot of people are arguing about the illness angle.
Yeah.
Okay. So the race angle we talked about,
Yeah.
which is not the issue.
Yeah.
It's not a gender issue.
No.
And this is usually what everyone comes down to is like, oh, but you can't make fun of the illness.
Yeah.
And I tell people, I said, 9 out of 10 people will tell me you can't make fun of the illness.
Yeah.
People who've never done comedy before.
Right.
And never realized the power of being able to laugh about an illness and
Right.
how healing it is. Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like when you make fun of like certain cultures and everything, in a way you have to accept the reality before you
Right.
can make fun of it.
Yeah.
And what annoyed me the most is that Chris Rock did a really good job.
Yeah.
In building up the momentum, getting the
Yeah.
vibe going, getting everyone laughing, and then finally saying, you know what, G.I. Jane, yeah, I love you, G.I. Jane, looking forward to see it.
Yeah.
And he made it clean as in like G.I. Jane's positive.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, I really love you. And hence the reason I'm saying, you know what, you look great. And
Right.
Jada does look great.
Yeah, I
Right?
think there is also, from what I understood, is that there was some sort of a history between them of Chris Rock making jokes about her before.
Yeah, he basically in the 2016, I think Oscar or something, he
Yeah.
was like joking about how she boycotted it. He's like, yeah, you weren't
Oh,
invited.
yeah, that's
Like,
right.
that's not how it
Which is
works.
also a very tame joke.
It's a logic. It actually is
Yeah.
the logic, you know. And
I
again,
agree with you. It's like there is one thing if you're in a comedy show
Yeah.
and unprovoked as a comedian, you go at someone who's, let's say, disabled or something in the
Yeah.
audience, you're just gonna look like an asshole. And if
Yeah.
you're a professional comedian, you know not to do that.
Yeah.
This setup with like the award show.
This is designed,
It's designed that way. It's designed to make the celebrities to in a way humanize them.
Yeah, they're like-
because otherwise it's just like fucking snobs or like
Exactly.
oh look at me I have
Yeah,
my
you can't
little
talk
award.
about me and
yeah
everything.
yeah.
Hence, this is what I
They
mean.
sign up for that. They know
Yeah.
that, especially when it's a comedian.
Yeah.
Like if you have
anyone-
like Steve Jobs presenting an award,
not-
maybe he's
yeah.
not gonna make a joke, and if he does, you're like, oh, he's
Yeah,
being
he's like
funny.
comment, whatever,
But you have
yeah.
one of the most famous comedians
Yeah.
on planet Earth right
Yeah.
now presenting an award. He's gonna make a joke and he's gonna roast the audience.
Yeah.
and you're supposed to take it because you're a fucking billionaire
And
sitting there.
Exactly. And this is what I always say. I'm like, dude, what does it matter? What does
Yeah.
it matter what he says?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, your life is great.
Yeah.
Things are good. Like, why are you so worried? But he said that about me. Like, dude, who cares?
Yeah.
Right? If you don't find it funny, don't laugh and make him go, okay. Like, I think Stephen Colbert said it. The best way to hurt a comedian is
Yeah.
just don't laugh.
Yeah, that's
right?
it.
It makes us go
Yeah.
like, oh, he didn't laugh. Like, yeah, I didn't find it funny.
You know, obviously the few updates after that is that apparently he was asked to leave and he said no.
Yeah, Will Smith. Yeah. He said no. And then they're like, oh, I guess he said no.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
like,
he
wait,
said
what?
no, which also
Again, how does that work
ridiculous.
again? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
again, there's a lot of discussion. I
He
think,
went for the worst. I think he went for the worst possible option, which because he could have heckled, which is still bad,
Yeah.
but he could have heckled.
Yeah.
he could have like yelled, like he could have waited for the break,
Yeah.
and then be like, "Yo, that's not cool. You gotta go apologize to her now,
Yeah.
or I'll kick your ass." Something like that.
You want to know? I thought about it. I was like, you know what the mic drop would have been if he did?
Yeah.
He walks up to the stage,
Yeah,
takes Chris's mic,
yeah,
looks at the audience, says, for everyone who laughed over here,
yeah.
I want you all to donate $10,000
Yeah.
to support alopecia.
That's it.
Chris, let's start
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Right now, you and me,
Yeah.
$100,000.
Yeah.
If he did that, game over.
Yeah, game over.
He would have been like, dude, we all had a good time.
Yeah.
At whoever's expense, but let's change the world for better. Let's
Yeah.
be a true vessel for
Yeah.
love, right? And if he did that, Chris would be like, done.
He also, funny enough, like maybe this is a little too much to improvise on the spot. He had the chance because he accepted his award
And he
later.
could have said
He had the
something,
chance.
yeah.
He could have said something then.
Yeah.
And even when he did, the arrogance of being like apologizing to everyone at the time, but
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, and I was
it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And of
I'm-
course, there's like a bunch of publicists later who's like, oh, you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to say something.
yeah, yeah.
You have to resign from this or that. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's too late.
It
Man.
does-
Yeah,
it's
it
too
doesn't work
late.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I get it. Like, I want to give Will the benefit of the doubt, as in like I get it at the moment. His wife's sitting over there, and I can tell it's very obvious that she's toxic.
Right.
Okay, it's very obvious.
Yeah.
And she's the one that's stressing him out because he's like, I want to maintain my family. Because look, when you do a bit of research about Jada, unfortunately, like she's taken advantage of the fact that her boyfriends and this and that. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you know what? Will is a guy. We have certain level of self-respect.
Of
right? At
course.
some point, we're like, dude, just don't be like joking around, like, you know,
Yeah.
making fun, like, I wasn't satisfied, I didn't know I was in this entanglement. It's like, whoa, woman, hello,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
can we please be respectful about this?
Right.
So I think all that added up together. So that's
Yeah,
the sad
actually,
reality.
I didn't know much about her history aside from like the relationship with Will, but I also didn't know that she was going out to Tupac before.
Something like that. Yeah. I didn't know that much either. Yeah.
She was Tupac's girlfriend back in the day, but then again, there is a long history that I don't even know about.
Yeah.
And I think she was involved at some point with Snoop Dogg and whatever. And this has nothing like this is not any sort of judgment on her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there is an interesting history about her.
Correct, yeah.
That maybe if you know you're gonna dig deeper, you can
Yeah.
go and find.
But anyway, there's no point digging too deep now. People are talking about the psychological issues that Will faced before, blah, blah, blah. But look, at the end of the day,
At the end of the day, these are also a bunch of rich people.
Yes.
It's like just have at least look like you can, because people talk about Hollywood as this like thing where like it is so fake and so fragile,
Yeah.
and you're just proving that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
That
we're
you
not
claim to
even
be
gonna
bigger than
believe
this,
your
yeah.
stupid movies anymore
Yeah.
because you're
That's-
just so sensitive.
Exactly.
When you have the best life anyone could ever ask for.
Exactly. Like, I always tell people, like, everything is balanced in a way that, all right, so if Will Smith today picked up a bottle of beer and
Yeah.
just, like, you know, did an Instagram video, whatever, and just
Yeah.
drank it, that company would not only give him unlimited beer for the rest of his life,
Yeah.
they'll give him cash where they're like, please keep drinking, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So everything he does, a small little gesture gets multiplied like 10,000 times.
That's right.
Same thing. When you do something like this, it's 10,000
Yeah.
times slapped.
Yeah.
You get it? So that's the privilege you get. As
Yeah.
in, look, we're not the ones who are flying on private jets, you know,
Yeah.
having fans wait for us for hours, right? So there's the responsibility.
I
that
mean,
comes
I
with
feel
it.
like it's also such a weird existence to be at this level of
Yeah.
Will Smith or even Chris Rock, someone that you can drop in the middle of Namibia right now,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're still gonna get mobbed,
Yeah.
because everyone knows who they are.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a strange existence, and it's so hard to stay connected with what reality is.
And I get it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So hence the reason why I fully get that.
Yeah.
And that's my point. It comes down to your actual core value. If on one end you talk to me about like your vessel of love and everything,
Yeah.
and on the other end you do this, it's like, dude, talk is cheap. I'm
That's
very
right,
sorry, you know?
yeah.
So with Jada as well, when she was talking about how, like, you know, with my hair, you know, I don't care what people say, I can only laugh about it, stuff
Yeah.
like that. I'm like, well then, walk the walk.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So that's the thing. And look, I think comedians, we can debate this for the rest of our lives, and
Of
people will
course.
debate. And I respect anybody who says no, but you know, wouldn't you defend your wife? I'm like, again.
Yeah.
You're missing the point. I'm not saying that wife defense is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying the methodology was wrong, and was that necessary because you are who you are.
Yeah.
You get it? If some primary school kid says I'm ugly, I'm like, dude, you're a young kid. It's fine.
There is also the really good point that this is not an original point in any way. It's just something that I saw that resonated with me. Is like, how many people in that audience would have gotten away with it? So, for
Yeah.
example, I don't remember if it was like online tweet or podcast or whatever it was, but someone said like, if like, you know, that one of the movies that was nominated was like a Japanese movie.
Yeah.
So if that Japanese producer,
impossible.
if he had made Chris Rock would have made a way more racist, let's say, joke about Japanese
Sure,
people.
whatever, yeah.
And then the random Japanese producer who no one knows,
Yeah.
who walked up and slapped him, what
Yeah.
would have happened?
Exactly.
And then you can add a bunch of layers to this, the dynamic of it, the race line. That's where race actually counts. It's like, okay, so if a white person does that, I
Yeah.
feel like that's a huge no-no.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter who the white person, if it's Brad Pitt, that's still
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
White person hitting a black person.
Yeah.
But then you can also like, okay, if Jada stood up and hit him,
Yeah.
what is the reaction then?
Exactly, right? There's a
And
lot,
then it's
yeah.
like there is, and then depends on the level of power of celebrity.
Yeah.
Like again, if it's a Japanese producer,
Yeah.
I would assume the security would immediately escort them out
Yeah,
and
exactly.
kick them and ban them and all of these
Yeah.
things. But then that also means you're a bunch of like it depends on
What level? Yeah. So
What level?
Yeah. So it's very unfair in that sense. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the heavy issue of the Oscars. But hopefully by the time you listen to it, you're sick of it as well.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
I
like,
think,
dude,
like,
enough's
yeah.
enough. We're done. And look, all props to Chris on his tour, Ego Death. He's doing his shows.
Yeah.
I give him all the good vibes.
it's
and
actually
everything.
it's like actually perfect timing in a way.
Right?
And funny enough, that tour was called Ego Death way
yeah,
before the Oscar.
Exactly. So go figure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, look. Either way, every comedian has their own little legacies, and I would look forward to the. Even Chris said it himself. He's like, you know, one day we'll make fun of it, but not right now. I'm still processing, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. You know, comedy equals tragedy plus time. And I
Yeah.
tell people that. So if you ever go watch a comedy show live,
Yeah.
tell me which country it is, because it's clearly not Hong Kong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Tell me what it feels like. The idea of someone in your face. So like, oh,
Yeah.
what was that like? I forget now. If you ever do that, and something does offend you, look, do me a favor. I totally respect it. Please feel free to go out to the comedian after the show and
Yeah.
explain to them.
You can also like we have social media media now. You can just slide into the DMs, tell
Yeah.
them everything that you didn't like about
Yeah,
what they said.
let's discuss
I've
it.
had people argue with me before after
Sure, yeah,
shows.
yeah.
Like, obviously, I run the show. Sometimes they give me feedback about other comics, sometimes about my own set, and sometimes people message me
Yeah.
on Instagram and go, hey, this thing you said, like, I thought like it was like, a little much or whatever. It
Yeah.
happens. It
Yeah.
happens. It's totally fine.
Exactly. Like I get all sorts of people giving me comments. I've got complaints as well. Like usually it's like, oh, can you not do that bit again? I'm like, don't
Yeah.
worry, you won't be coming to a show when I do it again anyway.
Right,
So I
yeah.
have that. I've had people like, oh, why didn't you do any Chinese? Because I'm like, it's an English show. That's why.
Right, right.
I've had those. I've had people like, I've had other Indians like, hey, could you not make all those Indian jokes? I'm like, why? They're like, oh, because it makes us look bad. I'm like, well, I'm making myself look bad.
Yeah.
And you're associating yourself with me.
Yeah.
We're not related.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
reinforce
like,
that
all right,
stereotype.
suck deep, relax.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, suck deep. Yeah, exactly. So I think at the end of the day, I'm more than happy to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Right. Now, to be very honest, I think all comics will also say one thing is that we may not always take that advice and say, yes, I agree,
Sure.
let's change our lives
Yeah.
for that. But if you don't say it to us and put it online, it's just kind of like, dude, what was the need to do that?
Yeah.
It's like as if I take a picture of my audience. I'm like, oh, check out that guy in there sitting alone. I put it on
Yeah.
my Facebook page. And like, dude,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
didn't you just,
shame them?
Yeah,
like-
shame them.
Yeah.
What's the point?
One funny thing I did want to do when the whole Oscar thing happened is like I have this thing that happened like a year ago in Saikong when this one lady tried to attack me as soon as I walked on stage.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wanted to post it online. It's like, yeah, Chris Rock, I feel you.
Yeah.
As a comedian.
Yeah, I can relate.
I can relate.
Exactly. Oh man.
But then I couldn't find the video. But yeah, I had like this one. I think I might have mentioned it on the podcast before. The first show we did in Sci-Fi Cafe in Saikong.
Yeah.
There's this one lady. And it was not exactly a heckle because I hadn't even said anything.
Yeah.
I just stood on stage, and by the time I was closing, and by the time I went up, I don't know if she had enough of the show or of me.
Yeah.
Something triggered her.
You were hosting, right?
No, I was
Oh.
closing the show.
Oh, okay.
Garen
okay.
was hosting. I was closing. And as soon as I walked out, she just lashed out. And she started screaming at me from the back of the room.
Wow.
Saying like some gibberish, like you can't. But the funny thing is that her friends bailed. Like her friends left the table, so she was just standing there like a maniac, screaming at me.
Yeah.
And then I decided to turn the audience against her. Basically, I went, "Hey guys, I'm trying to do my set, and this lady's not. It's preventing me from
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave the stage.
Yeah.
Until she's gone." And everyone immediately went, "Leave, leave."
Wow.
But then there was no security.
Yeah.
So they went up and they found like a huge security guy who was like, I guess, securing the bowling alley upstairs.
Wow. Yeah.
Which I didn't know they have security. But anyway, they brought this like big African man who went downstairs and tried to drag her out. She goes, "Don't touch me." It's like, all right, which one is it? Because she
Yeah.
goes at the beginning, she said, if you want to escort me out, you have to like take me out.
Yeah.
And then he tried to take her out. She
Yeah,
goes, "Don't touch me." He's like, all right.
Well, you decided. Yeah.
Yeah. So she went out kicking and screaming. And then I had to like kind of reset the room.
Yeah.
And start the show over.
Yeah. Oh man.
But at some point, and also this is the same. We should close on that because Andy had a pretty funny one from the same venue.
Yeah, but that's Andy. He deserves it.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah. Okay. To be honest, if you see
Yeah.
Andy, you're right.
Yeah.
But Andy has in the same venue, Sci-Fi Cafe in Saikong,
Yeah.
which by the way, when shows are back, go see a show there.
Yeah.
It's pretty hectic. So Andy was on stage there, and some people who were not at the show because it's like in a mall,
Oh yeah.
right?
Okay, so this I love this room. So this venue is connected to a bridge.
Right.
Right? And technically the bridge is public space.
Yeah.
So the space between the stage and the audience is a pathway that technically is a public space for people to
Yeah.
walk.
You have to keep clear.
Yeah, you have to keep clear for the people from the bridge on the left side to walk to the entrance on the right side. All right, so we're doing our show. People will walk past
Yeah.
us. They're like, yeah, we don't give a shit.
Yeah. So
go on.
someone was passing by while Andy was on stage, and they heckled Andy, and Andy engaged with them. He took a fork from someone's table and threw it at Andy.
Oh, not even a patron. And
No.
he's like,
No, just a random guy.
oh god, wow.
But this is actually a good opportunity to say, like, not in any way or shape or form relate to what Chris has gone
Yeah.
through. But this particular job
Yeah.
can carry some like funny,
There's a lot of risk,
interesting
yeah.
risk
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
There's like people just because egos can get bruised pretty easily when
Yeah,
you make
yeah.
fun of someone.
Correct.
Which is exactly what happened at the Oscars. But like also sometimes you get heckled, and then you have to take control of the situation.
Yeah.
Otherwise you look weak, and
Yeah.
then people who pay, they're like, all right, this guy lost control very quickly.
Yeah.
So you have to do something, and sometimes that means you get a fork thrown at you.
Yeah. I mean, like, did the fork hit Andy?
I think so. Actually, we
Okay.
might bring him back at some point to tell that story.
I'd be very
Because
like,
I remember he said something really good to shut down that person, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay, yeah, because like if someone threw a fork at me I didn't miss, I'd be like, God, come on, man.
Yeah, at least give me a
Some
knife as
effort.
well.
Yeah,
And a
exactly. Like,
steak.
yeah, exactly. Like, we'll put the whole set together. You know, you don't start with the fork. You start with the salad fork first.
Yeah.
right?
Great timing to let you guys know that, first of all, next week is 100th episode. We have some plans.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun, but also now that we're in April, whenever you see a poster for live comedy show, please book a ticket, bring some friends and go watch live comedy.
Yeah.
We need you more than we ever did. Not just because you want to keep doing comedy, but also we need to feel like kind of like normal again in a way.
Yeah, we need to know what it's like to have people in the audience go,
Yeah.
yeah, we need
Which is
that.
not the two of us making
Yeah.
each other laugh, but also like this is the only way we can feel that like we're making progress in a way.
Yeah. I mean, comedy requires the audience to help us evolve and grow.
Yeah, and obviously because it has been struggling, it has been no comedy for the last 4 months.
Yeah.
You know, the comics and the promoters and the venues are struggling. So just go see a live comedy show. And obviously when there is a show on sale, we're gonna let you guys know.
And before we go, I want to just say one thing. Our next episode is our 100th episode. Woo!
Yeah.
That's right, 100 episodes, 100 weeks, 100 times we've had to talk about topics, just for like an hour or whatever.
For the last 8 or something with just the
Goodness.
two of us.
Right?
So we actually miss having other people on the podcast.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Yeah, for the 100th episode, we decided to take our equipment outdoors.
Yeah.
Yay, outside where the sun shines.
Where it's highly illegal.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to do, right, we're going to actually measure our cables to make sure they're 1.5 meters in
Yeah.
distance. And we're going to go to the, I believe it's the Sanyasan
Yes,
Memorial
Sanyasan Park. Yeah.
Yeah, down in South down in Sayingpun side.
Yeah.
We're going to be there at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
on April 10th of April, Sunday 10th of April, 11 a.m. So if you decide, hey, you know what, I want to be a star.
Right.
I want to get on the show. I want to say something. I have something I want to get off my chest.
We'll also be video recording that as well.
Yeah, we were video recording it as well, so we haven't had proof that we were actually that far apart.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll be over there doing this. Now, just in case that is some government new restrictions or whatever, we'll update you all.
Sure.
Right? But
Yeah,
otherwise,
we'll
that
communicate
day,
on the WhatsApp group
Yeah.
and also the backstage Instagram account.
yeah. So, since that is technically the third day
Yeah.
of our supposed rapid test, right?
Yeah.
You are allowed to bring your negative test with yourself to
Yeah.
show us, but we're not going to look at it.
No, we're not gonna
Okay?
look at it.
So,
Yeah.
by all means, 10th of April, Sunday at 11 a.m.
Yeah, just come by. We're gonna have a bunch of. We'll be mainly targeting strangers.
Yeah.
So if we actually don't know how you look like, you can just come by and
just-
pretend to be a
you'll see
stranger.
us. We'll have like our whole Hong Kong T-shirts
Yeah,
and
of
stuff
course.
wearing
Yeah.
on us bodies. You recognize us.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on. Yeah, just look at the thumbnail. Be
Yeah.
like, those two look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try that out. If you want to join us, we will have one extra mic with us.
Yeah.
Ready to go. So come on down. Bring your mask. Bring yourself. Bring an idea. Share with us. We'll be there from 11 a.m. onwards on April 10th, Sunday at the Sunnyson Memorial Park in that grass area where you see a bunch of kids falling down.
Yep.
We'll be there looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be roasting strangers as well. It would be a
Exactly.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
See you there.